Good afternoon, YouTubers. Today we're going to talk about the tools they use. Of course, they use the Gator. It's a lifesaver. I made this can hook here. It's short, but it works good with the Gator and when you're cutting firewood, just to turn something over. And also, if you got to bound down some logs, you got a place there you can bound them down, and you still got a can hook where you can move one if you have to. It's not going to be easy because it's got a short can hook, but it works good for me. The other thing is my saw. This is the Stihl 046 Magnum. I bought this saw when they first came out, and it's been over 20 years. It is a good saw. I've never really done anything to it. Changed the bar on it once. Cut a lot of firewood with this thing. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 cords a year in the past 20 years. I can't complain about the saw. It's a great saw. But this saw I bought in 2007. This is a 372 Husqvarna. I love this saw. I can't say factually that it will, but I feel that it will outcut this one. Not by much, but it will outcut it. We'll have to see how long it lasts. It's lasted good. I've never had any problems with it. We'll just have to see if it lasts as long as this one. Now, if somebody asks me what saw would you buy, I would probably buy a Husqvarna over a Stihl, simply for the fact that this saw is now almost $1,100. And this saw you can still buy for about $800. That's a big difference. But we'll have to see how long it lasts. And right now, as long as it's lasted, I'd say I've got my money out of it. I most definitely got my money out of this one, but I've gotten my money out of this one. If you're thinking about buying a Gator for one of these, for cutting wood and stuff like that, I want to show you one thing that you should always do. Buy the lift. And I'll show you why over here. When you go to unload your wood, you can dump it off, or if you want to unload it by hand and you're raking it, that's what I do a lot. It makes it so much easier to get that wood out of there by lifting it that much. It's a $700 add-on, but it's well worth the money. If you'd asked me a few years ago if I would buy another John Deere, I would have probably told you no. That I was thinking that I would have bought a Polaris. Until a good friend of mine who has the Polaris caught a stump with his front A-arm and tore it all up, and I saw what it was made out of. Cheap, cheap, cheap. These A-arms are heavy-duty cast steel. They were thin. The metal that was made for those A-arms on that Polaris looked like something you get from outdoor furniture. It was just that thin. Of course, you're not supposed to hit nothing either in the woods, but sometimes it happens. So, in closing, if you like what you see, push that thumbs up, push that bell icon, and subscribe. It ain't going to hurt you any.